Donald Trump gets props from a surprising source, and Ted Cruz is again explaining himself on immigration, past and present, and pushing back hard. Chief Political Correspondent Carl Cameron has the latest tonight on the 2016 campaign.
I oppose amnesty. I oppose citizenship. I oppose legalization for illegal aliens. I always have, and I always will.
In Nevada, Ted Cruz offered what he called a moment of clarity on immigration reform after struggling to explain his amendments and express support in 2013 for Marco Rubio's legislation, which Cruz now insists was a ruse to kill the bill.
It doesn't mean that I supported the other aspects of the bill, which was a terrible bill. And Bret, you've been around Washington long enough. You know how to defeat bad legislation, which is what that amendment did.
Such killer amendments, known as poison pills, are common, but can turn off voters who often view them as Washington double talk. Rubio turned up the heat on Cruz from Iowa.
He strongly supported legalizing people that were in this country illegally.
Cruz in 2013 promoted a path to legal status as a passable deal.
If the proponents of this bill actually demonstrate a commitment not to politics, not to campaigning all the time, but to actually fixing this problem, to finding a middle ground, that would fix the problem and also allow for those 11 million people who are here illegally a legal status with citizenship off the table. I believe that's the compromise that can pass.
Bickering over legislative gamesmanship makes it easier for outsiders to hammer both senators as part of Washington's problem. Donald Trump launched his campaign in June with the toughest immigration rhetoric in the field and has dominated the polls ever since. Trump received a dubious vote of confidence from a world leader yesterday. This was Trump in July in Scotland.
I think I'd get along very well with Vladimir Putin.
Condemned by every other candidate in both parties, the Russian president all but endorsed Trump yesterday.
He's a very flamboyant man, very talented, no doubt about that. But this is not up to us to decide if he is worthy. It is up to the voters in the United States. He is an absolute leader of the presidential race.
Without being specific, Trump suggested last night on Jimmy Kimmel Live that his polarizing rhetoric will change.
I've been a little bit divisive, and ultimately, you know, we have to come together and get this thing done.
Trump has said similar things throughout this campaign, then in short order followed up with even hotter rhetoric. Bret?
Carl, thank you.